hey, I gotta turn my lights on. It's all dark. Um, 1 second. There we go. Um, okay, I'm going live. Yesterday, this cut me off and I was unaware of it. So, my computer is 10 years old, it's a bit outdated, and running the streaming software and Logic at the same time is killing the thing. So, it keeps freezing. Yesterday, I was totally unaware. I thought I was still streaming and it just cut out on me. So, you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to try and get a new computer by sometime around the end of next month. I mean, I'm going to order it and hopefully, actually goes through and I get the thing and we'll see. Well, anyway, I just come on and write original music. I started doing this because I was thinking, hey, I'll just come on and show everyone the process. I used to do videos where I would edit the whole thing down to like 10 minutes or so. But I feel like one gives the illusion that I do everything like perfect the first try, which is far from the truth. And then the other thing is it's a whole lot more work to just edit it. Whereas if I just go live, you can just see it in real time, assuming my computer doesn't crash. Because like I said, I keep having that problem. I got like an old it's a 10 core iMac, which at the time I bought it was pretty, it was a mid tier level one, but I'm going to get like something like a 32 core and hopefully that can actually handle the processing because right now it's barely keeping up. So, it's like I got to do something about that. Okay. So, in order to kind of help with that, I've got a pedal over here. I do a lot of pitch shifting stuff for different tunings. This pedal's handling some of the workload because otherwise Logic crashes. So I got to watch the amount of MIDI tracks I put on here and other things because like it's barely keeping up. So if I suddenly just go offline or you hear the audio mute, just be aware my computer is just tanking. All right. That works. B flat minor. Haven't done anything in that key for a while, so maybe I'll just jump into that. That's probably close to the tempo I've got set to. Hello? There. It's almost exactly that tempo. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, so you're gonna hear the click for a little while because I gotta just do that before I start putting drums in there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Why is this not stopping when I hit space? Thank you. Okay, so that works. That'll be my verse. I think it's just going to be that easy. Okay, and then what I can do is... Okay, so I'm in B flat minor. It's basically the same key as C sharp major, parallel minor major stuff, if you know theory. Maybe what I can do is jump into C sharp major. I like doing key changes for choruses. Okay, right at the moment I'm about to put my phone up here because I shoot videos simultaneously for my YouTube channel. I like put this together so you'll see like all the parts playing over the final version of the song. I want to get this all mixed and mastered. All right, so that looks good. So let's see. Did I save this yet? I should probably do that. Save as what's the date? May 27. Good enough. Desktop. Save. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just start layering this. So I'll do one guitar track. I usually just organize my songs into simply a verse, chorus, 3 times type song structure. Pretty typical. I think I'm roughly in tune, and I'm just probably gonna go for it. Oh, by the way, I realize it's late May and I'm wearing a hoodie and a hat and stuff, but I'm in a basement. It's like actually pretty cold down here, so I just threw this stuff on top. All right, let me turn this little side camera thing I got going here on. back up in frame. And then, yeah, I'm going to hit record and just go for this. I got to make that consistent. How many times I want to play that riff? I think I'll just choose 3. Okay. Sorry, I keep stopping there, but I think I'm going to do that twice in the verse because it's a little too long, and then I'm going to jump, instead of going to the C sharp minor, because that just sounds awkward, I think maybe I'll shift up to A. Yeah, okay, here I go. All right, that works. Okay, so fairly short verse, but the other way with 3 passes through is too long, so I'd rather have a slightly shorter song and just kind of get to the point usually, so that works for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is dub that, because that's a little panned left. This will be a panned right. It gives me a nice stereo image. fingers are all busted. Not from playing guitar, like just moving. I moved from one side of the country to the other recently, and all the boxes and stuff, I feel like my knuckles and all the joints are all bruised and busted from carrying heavy boxes back and forth all for the last couple weeks. Okay. So, Okay, so go down to the second. No. So I gotta get used to that. Damn it, stop. I can't make my fingers do it because I got the muscle memory from the first take. I don't know which one of those versions would sound better. Let me try this. Okay, I think I like the second way, which is actually the more annoying one to play, of course. It's actually not hard to play. It's just that I got used to the other thing, and now my brain keeps trying to do that, or fingers keep trying to do that. No. Got to overrate the other way. Okay. So I think I'm going to do that harmonized, and then I'm just going to cut into the, just doing a parallel thing for the second half of the verse. Let me see here. So. Ooh, actually. That sounds cool over that. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to do this. Hopefully. Muscle memory might carry my fingers in the wrong direction, but I'm gonna try and just focus. Okay, here I go. Damn it! Ugh. Keep trying to go to the wrong note. Okay, come on. Stupid freaking. Ugh. I mean, this happens a lot. I get used to playing one thing and I try to like do a harmony and it's a slightly different fingering and the muscle memory makes me freaking go to the wrong fret until I overwrite it in my head. kind of went off on the end there, but I might actually just do a thing where I just do a certain, like a fade out thing, so it'll sound like descending chaos, and it'll be on purpose then. All right, the harmony sounds decent. I'm gonna find the chorus here. There it is, right on that key change. And I'm gonna do more tracks in the chorus just to beef it up. So it's gonna be like quad tracking. Yeah, I'll probably just do the same chords. Just like I said, fatten it up. Okay, here I go quick. All right. And then the other side, same deal. All right. I want to retain that exact thing I did, so I'm actually just gonna copy paste that, make it easy on myself. All right. I'm gonna color code these so I can differentiate the chorus easy later when I'm doing like drums and stuff. I can just look for reference and be like, hey, am I at the chorus yet? Yes. Okay, so copying and pasting on the other two parts. Whenever I find it. There it is. And then one more. I think it was there. This one is a doubled chorus. Yep. My output looks like it's like too loud, but it's actually just the click, by the way. All right, that's all good. Let me see. Just save right there. I'm gonna try and do the guitar solo real quick. So I just improvise these. I just need to know the scale I'm in and play notes in the scale. That's pretty much all it is. All right, I need to make sure I'm in tune though. I usually check at this point because it starts going flat because of my body heat. Body heat versus the cold room. Come on, you can do it. All right, so B flat minor. Indeed. Just a little practice thing, make sure. I'm gonna change this sound out for a different one. I like that one too. Just I've been using this lately on my tracks. Okay. It's got a little more bite to it. Okay. I'm on the right pickup. I'm gonna record this, so here I go. A little off there. I'm gonna just recut that. Wrong last note. By the way, my microphone is like right in front of my face, but I've got a camera here. I'm shooting for YouTube videos, so I'm trying to get in frame for that. So just ignore the big mic right here. Wrong notes in stupid places. One more time. Okay, now I'm just being dumb. Went to the wrong key entirely. I got to remember there's a key change at the end. It's the same thing that just screwed up a good take before. C sharp major there. No, C sharp major here, then C sharp minor in the chorus. Come on. Cannot end this damn solo in the right key. Ugh, I keep forgetting. I'm like blanking out halfway through. All right, I hit a wrong note there, but I'm just gonna cut it. Okay. Think that'll work. Doesn't usually take me that many tries, but I just could not remember. But I was like so focused on doing the arpeggios. By the time I got here, I was like, oh yeah, key change. Damn it. All right. You know what? I'm not even going to bother putting this on video, but I'm going to just do a quick whatever I feel like doing here at the end of the song, just for fun. Yeah. Just go around the scale real fast. That's fine. That's where I'm going to have it kind of like just dropping down to nothing. So I'll have that looping over top. Not looping, I just layered over top. All right. So now, I might layer an ambient MIDI thing on this after the stream. I can't do it during stream because my computer will not handle it and will crash for sure, but I might just put like B flat arpeggio, B flat minor arpeggio on that, going through the verse, and then shift it in the chorus. It would just be like little like ambient texture thing though. That's kind of what I'm hearing in my head. Not at that point yet anyway, so right now I'm gonna grab this bass guitar, which is a heavy monster of a bass. And I mean weight-wise it's heavy because it weighs a ton on my shoulder, but it's got range for days because I've got 2 extra strings here that I have drop tuned into oblivion. But I like options. Okay, so bass. Don't have the string hitting the headphone cable. That'd be good. Okay, let me check the tuning. Go in tune. All right, I'm gonna leave it a little bit above just because my body heat's probably gonna make this go down a little below if I don't as I'm playing. That's good. That's good. All right. So. Probably just mirror the guitar there, or not mirror, mimic. Boo. Yeah, okay. So when I get to the C sharp, yeah, just drop a low note in there with like an octave. Right, the chorus. Oh, it starts on A. Gotta remember that. Let me play this a little bit over here. B. Probably just something like that. Okay. Let me just try this. I might fail once or twice, but let's see what happens. All right. Yep. Whoa, not whatever I hit. Undo. Oops. Don't do stupid stuff. Talking to myself there. I perpetually hit the thing I'm not intending to hit and delete stuff. I'm gonna reset. I'm a little sloppy. I'm kind of like figuring it out as I go. Damn it! Play the riff right. At least that I should be able to get. Alright, I gotta stop hitting that G sharp. I don't like how that sounds. I just gotta jump right to the C sharp. No. That transition. Getting there though. This should be the take where I get it. Never mind. Hit a flippin' D natural. God. Can't get the key in my head in this song. just remember what key I'm in. I can track it. All right, that's that. Good. Where did I have this charger going to? I don't even know. I'll find that later. Gotta remember to do that though. Base is done. I'm gonna put this back. Okay, I'm getting kind of warm here, so I'm gonna pull this hoodie on top. I've got a hoodie underneath it, but the hoodie underneath it is like a t-shirt material. It's super light. Like I said, though, I just put this on because it's like freezing cold in this basement. Being underground and all. Okay, let me put this back there because I'm going to shoot video on the stand behind me of the drum kit, which I'm going to activate. Please don't crash the computer. This 10-year-old computer is like really struggling. Okay. Can I not turn the phone off? All right, that's close enough to in frame. Turn this thing on. Okay, so make sure I've got the right drum library. I think it's not. I gotta swap it. This one. Okay, velocity curve on the kick is gonna go up. So I'm gonna put these to vary a little bit, humanize like the velocity, because I've got the cymbals like cranked to the max, just because I wanted to get the threshold up so I could like actually make sure I don't miss a trigger and everything can be coming through, but at the same time, like, you know, got to make sure it doesn't sound too much like a robot here. Okay, that should do it. That's working. I got to turn this on. Reach. Yeah, got it. Okay. All right, so what's the speed here? All right, so not gonna do anything super complicated, just kind of like a fast, go on, that downbeat, pain in the butt. Smart snap. I call it idiot snap because it doesn't work half the time. It's supposed to snap you to the grid. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. Hitting save in case it crashes. So here I go. Mega sloppy because I was like not sure what one I wanted to go with for his beat, but here I go again. I'm like second guessing. Fail. That's good. Okay, I can turn that right back off. Let's see, does this look okay? Yeah, nice. All right, so I'm gonna just make this really, really on point here. Cheating a little bit, but I'm not trying to claim I'm the best drummer ever. I'm just writing in a part that fits for the song, and I want it to sound as good as possible. So a few of these notes, not going to move too much, but I'm going to hit quantize. Okay, let me listen to this thing. I'm going to turn off the metronome because it's quite annoying. This is a little... There we go. You know what? I gotta do a thing here. These are all overlapping, so I can just quick hit fix note length and solve that problem. There we go. Now I know what the heck's going on. Alright. So I'm gonna put this back here. Eighth note. That's a little wonky. I don't know why I keep doing that noise, but yeah, I think that's about what I did. Okay. 16th note real quick. Nudge over. Okay. Damn it, I tried to do 16th note and I knew it was gonna mess it up. Seems to be that if you are trying to do any kind of quantization and it's supposed to be that it goes to the closest grid marker, but I swear it's like right on that line and it shoots to the one to the left, which is way far away. Maybe I got a setting on here that does that, but I'm like, seriously, why does it do that? It's so annoying. So I'm gonna leave this like slightly rushed snare fill alone because it's on its own, it'll sound fine. Like so. Excuse me, what? See, like that's what I'm talking about. There's no way those notes went to the closest point. They just went on the 8th note, and I have it on 16th note. I think that's gonna go over. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back to 8th note because that way it'll screw up less on these things. Okay. I manually nudge that over. That's good. I knew I was gonna screw this middle one up. You pain in the butt. I'm just gonna unselect it, hit the first one. Huh, I got an extra hit there that I'm pretty sure I didn't do. Okay. I got it on a bunch of them. What the heck is that? Maybe I was slapping the kick by habit, not even realizing it. That's probably what's going on. I don't know. I feel like I didn't, though. Who knows? All right. Get those kind of close. I'm going to clean it up. Looks good. All right. Seriously? Okay, you know what? Let me try this. Might be, yeah, it might be a quicker way to do those notes. Seems to go in the wrong place regardless, so I might as well just let it do its thing and then fix it. So let me try this. Yeah, I'll do that, then just select those and out. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, that'll go the wrong direction, so I gotta nudge it anyway, so why not just do it? This one, however, yeah, that was good. That's what I was talking about. You see, I went to the furthest one. That one I actually wanted in that place, but how does that jump from there to there? Like, that's the closest line. Clearly, I played that late, and it just went the wrong way. More often than not, I played it close, and it goes... Split difference. Yeah, okay. I probably didn't even do that hit. What was that? It's like a delayed reaction. I'm not in the third verse yet. I do this, but I kind of hate doing it. No, just go. Oh, you pain in the ass. Go in the right spot. Stupid note. That's all. There we go. Actually, that, nudge. These are a pain. Just kind of a little, not that far. What in the world did that just do? Oh, come on, you pain. Ah. All right, got it. Oh, just go in the right spot. So annoying. Doesn't want to work. It's right there. Got these extra hits, huh? I swear I wasn't hitting the kick drum, but I must have been. So I've got like a kick on here too, so when I do these fills, I can kind of cheat it. But I must just by habit be accidentally hitting the kick too. Will you just go in the right spot? Go. You refuse to move in the right spot. I just saw some guy on Reddit. He was like, he was like trying to work with the score, and he's like, how come every time I select a thing, it jumps to the end of the song? I'm like, you probably have this stupid snap thing on. Because it kind of sucks. Oh, you stupid miserable. Like that. It kind of sucks sometimes. It's like, most of the time it works, but every once in a while it goes absolutely crazy, and you're like, how? Why? That's why it says Smart Snap, and I've dubbed it Idiot Snap. All right. Good enough. Ugh, that was a pain. It's worth it though, because it'll sound tighter. And I leave a few things alone, like the fills and stuff, so it still sounds like a person played it instead of a robot. Okay, so what I want to do now, I'm going to unmute the solo for one and listen to that with all the stuff on it. It's cutting through the mix, that's good. I need to come up with some lyrics. Last time I did this, I put on my like away message and I turned it off and came back on and did the vocals and everything, and didn't realize the computer froze on me because it's outdated. And it's struggling right now, so I'm running streaming software, Logic Pro, and got a few things plugged into it. So if I like load one of the MIDI tracks besides the drums, which for some reason don't crash it, the other stuff does, or trying to do anything fancy, this computer's like done. So I gotta watch it. So I'm gonna try and like, have I been recording there the whole time without shutting it off? Yes, I have. All right, I'll just have to delete that before I import it to my computer. Yeah, though, I just have to watch it because the computer will crash really quickly and easily. And when I eventually get a new one, it won't be a problem anymore. But for right now, I'm running it on limited resources. So I'm gonna try and go away, come back, and I'm gonna check on my phone when I do to make sure it hasn't frozen out on me, because I have no other real way to tell. All right, so let's see. Yeah, it's all good. Hitting save, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. I am going to try to make sure I don't have any crashing out, not working incidents going on. Okay. So you're going to hear an echo because I'm going to turn my volume up. Okay, I hear it. I'm on Twitch. Let's check YouTube. Because my thing lies to me and tells me it's still going. So I've got to check this way. Otherwise, I think I'm on and it's actually frozen. Okay, it's good. Because I think like the computer's not totally freezing out sometimes. Sometimes it does, but it like desyncs for a little bit from the audio core. And then like the streaming software gets stuck and stops transmitting. So I've got to just, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start warming up. I'm going to be making weird noises and stuff and typing because I'm going to start putting some lyrics down and dropping my phone apparently. Where'd that go? Just slid right off. Okay, so while that's loading, I'm going to mount my phone back on the desk stand. All right, just make sure it's not chopping the top of my head off. All right, good enough. Okay, so when I put lyrics down, I'm doing like nonsense, just putting stuff in. So don't read too much into them. But what I'm going to do is just start listening to this and seeing what I can kind of fill in on the verse and chorus. Okay, so hey, what the heck? I type in a word, it's spelled correctly, and it changes to another one. It's auto incorrect. Okay, I'm just putting random lyrics down, like I said, so let's see. Okay. So I know you can't see the lyrics I put in, but that'll get me to the fourth line, and then let's see, copy. Just gonna copy paste and then change some words. It's the no time. All right, burn and okay, that works. All right, so weird noises are going to ensue, and I'm going to be warming up, so. All right. All right, I got a typo. There we go. Oh man, speaking of typos, I was so annoyed yesterday. I use this service called DistroKid, and ooh, sorry, allergies. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like complaining about them really at all here, but there's one little gripe. So they're pretty inexpensive, like $30 a year to put an absolutely endless parade of songs up online, and then they sell it for you. So that's great. But there's one little thing. So if you put up a whole album, yesterday I just put up 30 tracks, 31 actually, and made a whole album, put the image on there, typed in the lyrics, did all the stuff. And my auto incorrect, which is what I call it, changed an if into an it. And because of the font, I could barely even tell it was different. So I spotted it after I hit the upload. So when you do that and you upload it, it's processing for a day or two, and then it goes. So during the process phase, they actually have this thing where you can edit your release. But the stupid thing is they don't let you edit the title, the songs, nothing. At least as far as I can see. So there's no field to do it. It just shows you in text. And the stupid thing, like, would only let me change the genre. And I'm like, if I could just change this one typo, because it was like, what I even title the thing, I don't even know. I'm blanking out on it right now. But, oh, no life if it's lifeless. So the stupid thing incorrected me to no life, it lifeless. And I was like, really? So I tried to change it, and there's no field to change it. So I don't understand why it's processing, why they don't let you make last minute changes in case something like that happens. But they don't. The only thing you can change is the genre. And I'm like, frankly, I couldn't care if it changes it from metal to polka, because that would just be funny. But the fact that I have a glaring typo in the title, let me modify that before it goes to stores. So my only option was just simply delete the whole thing and re-upload it. And I was like, oh, it's like 30 minutes of work. Not the end of the world, but it's just annoying. All right, so vocals, weird noises. Oh, see in the chat, people are saying hi. Hi. All right, so I'm just writing original music. I'm going to start warming up. It's going to sound bad because it usually takes me like 5 minutes to warm up my voice before it wants to do even remotely in key. All right. Next to mine, so I want to do this kind of rhythm, or lying next to all right, some kind of melody like that. In line and next to mine. What's the reason? What's the rhyme? Sell your soul for I'm trying a few things here. Fighting line and next to mine. What's the reason? What's the rhyme? You sell your soul for nothing more than a little. Sliding, snapping, it we're chopping. No one seems to know that you were so Susan. What's the time? It's all the sun. And that's that I'll. All right. Rough idea starting. You know what? I'm just going to record because I'm probably warmed up enough to do the verse. It's going to be improv-ish. I'm probably going to screw up a few times, but if I get a good take, I got one. Okay, trying to just loosen up. Here we go. Fight in line and next to mine. What's the reason? What's the rhyme? You sell yourself for nothing. Okay, close to warmed up. Fight in All right, it doesn't sound too bad. All right, I gotta get right on that downbeat. Blah, 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 blah.
Fighting right hand next to mine. What's the reason? What's the right? I sell yourself are nothing more than a straight. It's like a new job. No one seems to know the value. Was the season? Was the time? You'll say you're right for nothing less than substance. Here to find you, sell that for some safety on the line, and then you sell yourself the straight has life been new job. No one seems to know the reason or what the value anymore. You sell your
All right, I made up the second verse completely, no lyrics. I do that often, though. I got the first one, so I can just change a few words as I'm going. All right. All right, it's a little bit crazy, but it'll work. All right, I didn't do the chorus because it was like I had no room to breathe there, literally. No inhale was possible to spit the next line out. I also don't even have lyrics for it. I got like one line here. I'm going to change it, actually. One sec. Direct and okay. Don't really think about lyrics. I just put stuff down. So I've got a few lines. I'm going to mute this because that's going to probably distract me. And let's see if I can come up with a melody. I already came up with one. All right. I don't know if I'm warmed up to hit the notes yet, but I'm just going to do a couple random things until that happens. So forgive the weird falsetto until I get warmed up.
But it's stuck there's standing lines full of fast road. Mr. Rector, something up this late. What's the thing you like?
If I can get my fry to work over that, it'll sound great. But right now, it just sounds like crap falsetto. One sec. I got allergies here going on. It's not helping. Gross. Okay.
But it's smoking, was down the lights. Fast and full our eyes. Master Rector, something up the sleeve.
All right, something like that.
But it's smoking, will sterilize the hot fast work for your eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna modify this as I go because I'm getting better ideas.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast rooms for our eyes. Let's talk rock down something up the sleeve. What's the thing you nice by life?
All right, I gotta add a few lines here if I'm gonna do what I'm doing now. Okay, let me try this.
But it's smoking, no crystallize. All of fast rooms for our eyes. Let's direct us on my alive. What's the thing that lives by every talent for everything? And then I'm nothing but placebo, but I'm
I got one of these little sticky things. I had a few days ago, I thought it was packing glue. I was getting these weird little like silicone sticky things. I actually had a mouse pad and it popped because recently moved from low altitude to high altitude and it just went water bottles, everything. It's all popping because of the pressure. All right, I'm getting close to warmed up, so I'm gonna just start trying to track this thing. So yeah. Here I go. Might sound like absolute trash for the first take or two, but let's see what happens.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something you're the mind. What's the thing you raise police and live forever?
Went off key a little bit, but close to the idea.
But it's smoking, never sterilize.
Got good right there. First couple notes were a little eh.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something you're the mind. What's the thing you least believe? Selling for everything and you have nothing but placebo for those things over and over.
Oh, that was close.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something you're the mind. What's the
You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I gotta cut off the little inhale I did at the beginning. I used to do that to like sync myself up, but I gotta chop it. All this has to go. Function silence. There we go. Problem solved.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something you're the mind. What's the
Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna do another one. If I suck miserably at this take, I'll just copy paste the first one, but I'd like to do it for real if I can. Might be a slight variation on the second half because I don't honestly remember what the heck I even did.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. All of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something you're the mind. What's the thing you first believe? Selling for everything and then I'm nothing but placebo, but I over and over.
All right, I trailed into the key change, but it was like a pitchless scream. Should be fine.
But it's smoking, never
It's a little off on the first note. Damn it.
But it's smoking, never sterilize. A bowl of fast food for our eyes. Let's direct at something of the light. What's the thing you least believe, everything gets better.
Got tripped up on the words. Getting there though. One more.
But it's smoking, arrows telling lies, for the first one.
Well, I gotta listen to the first one.
But it's smoking, arrows telling lies.
Okay, a little hesitation. Got it.
But it's smoking.
Can't get that first damn note right.
But it's smoking, arrows telling lies, for the first one for a race, Mr. Right. What's the thing you least believe? Sell everything and that time not the same old thought I made.
Woo! Got it. It's like, don't screw up, don't screw up. I think the first one was better, but that's acceptable. I'm gonna run it through this like plugin that's gonna make it sound all nice anyway. I just want to be like real close to it. All right, ending. I've got an extra part of a chorus. Let me see what I can do here.
But it's smoking, arrows telling lies. The rectors of it. What's the thing you least believe?
Off key, but I was trying to just go more crazy.
But it's smoking, arrows telling lies, but the first one for alright. Mr. Rector, something up the slave. What's the thing you least believe? Tell everything for a time nothing but the same of fantasy. So the rent
All right, I think I was close enough. I heard a screw up on the drums. Let me check that out. That snare hits early. How'd that happen? Okay, did it, yeah. All right, there we go. All right, that's close enough. As long as it's like almost completely in key, I'm fine. So I'm running it through a plugin called Humanoid right after a track here, which I think I just completed actually. But yeah, that does all kinds of stuff. It's really good vocal plugin. So I don't have to do a whole bunch of doubling and extra things. Like it does filters, vocoders, auto like harmonies. They don't really sound like a person sang a harmony. It's more like a robot synth harmony along with your vocals, but it sounds good. So in this particular style, I kind of like it. I just kind of turn it up. It does like some slight nudging for like pitch correction. So I'm like, I want to get like the tone and the aggression I want. So if I happen to just be a smidge sharper flat, I'm like, it's okay. But I got to be pretty damn close though, because this isn't like an auto-tune thing where it'll like pull you right into it. It's going to be, if this was really flat or sharp, it would be pretty noticeable because it sounds bad. Like you got to be right on, like within a certain tolerance. But that said, I really like the plugin. I follow it by two built-in Logic plugins, Clip Distortion and just a compressor. Just kind of add a little grit and then smash it with the compressor so all the screams and everything sound the same volume as the singing. So just kind of makes it have the illusion that I'm like screaming my face off when in fact what I'm actually doing is vocal fry with that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not going to do it on stream though, because until I update my computer, it's going to crash if I run that stuff. So yeah, just an FYI, I can pull off getting the drums on there, but any other MIDI plugin, I'm going to put some like ambient type stuff with a MIDI thing, just so like the verse is all B flat minor. Just going to put like a B flat minor arpeggio, and then in the chorus I'll do a little key change and just make it, you know, different key, but so it's like C sharp minor actually in the chorus. But I just throw that on there. It'll be subtle in the background, but it just makes it sound bigger. And then sometimes I add this MIDI guitar. It's Shreddage 3 Hydra. And all I'm going to do with that is probably just eighth notes just on the chord tone, like root note, just going ba 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 ba. Like it just adds extra like percussive hits to it. And I just like the tone of it, so I throw it on there a lot. It's right here, but I'm not going to activate it because again, my computer will go. So I've got a 10-year-old iMac sitting here, and it's just like it's getting to the end of its ability to handle some of the plugins I've recently bought because they require far more CPU than previous, and it just doesn't work. So sometime by the end of the month, I'm going to try and get a new computer or switch everything over to that, and then I should be fine. But for now, I'm just doing what I can and making do. This thing's been great for a while, but you know, everything gets outdated. All right, so I think that's going to be it. I'm simultaneously shooting video for my YouTube channel, so all the parts on this song are just going to be little squares on the same screen, and you can see it all together, and I just lined it up with the final mastered audio. If you ever see one where it looks like one of the guitars is a little off, that's just frankly I failed miserably at lining it up. I do one of these every day, so every once in a while there's an oversight, and I'm like thinking I'm on the final last take, and I'm actually on like a screw up take, and then it like you hear music, I stop, go damn it, and then like I start playing again, and it's all jacked up. But that only happens one every like, you know, couple songs. But mostly I get that pretty good, and you know, I copied that from someone else kinda, but yeah. Anyway, YouTube channel, like getting close to 2,000 original tracks. Sounds crazy, but I do one of these every day, so it adds up. My whole thing is I'm not like repeating the same songs. I just like to write music, so I'm not the best at any of these things. I just like to put songs together, and like I just moved, and it was like a 3.5 day drive, and like 1,500 miles. No, it was actually more. It was like 1,000. Was it 1,755 miles? Quite a long drive. But yeah, it's kind of cool because I can just like put my stuff on and just cruise, and I could have done the trip 3 times and not run out of songs. And if you go back, my stuff, like I'm just the type that turns things on and tries it. I don't really worry if I know how to do it. That's the point of these. I'm just bumbling through, but I learn as I go. So yeah, my old stuff doesn't sound so great, but I keep evolving it and keep learning things. So now I'm trying this. So, all right, that's it for today. Because like I said, if I go any further, this old computer is going to crash, and until I get the new one, that's just going to be a thing. So can't wait till I get the new one, and then I can like show you some of the vocal chain and all the other stuff I do. But in the meantime, this is the main meat of the song. So yeah. All right. See you later. Thanks for watching. That's it.